Leopards can't
What's up,
understand
guys?
the way of
Welcome
war.
back. Picking up where we left off with Sensei Ishikawa's next mission.
Why did she turn against you?
I took a risk sharing all I knew with her. When she betrayed my trust, I punished her.
It must have been harsh.
You saw what she did to the prisoners at Fort Nakayama. That was no mistake. That was a choice. And not the first time she's made it.
We don't know it was her fault.
You don't. I do.
Kind of an awkward time to start an episode while they're in the middle of dialogue, so I was trying to shut the hell up. Alright, so I'm starting off with a Ronin set right now. Don't know if I'm going to get any combat. I went through and put a lot of focus into making builds off every armor set that I have just to showcase a couple different styles of play. The Ronin set being heavily focused on maximizing the amount of damage we do with our blades. Comes with some really good perks for doing a lot of damage. So I just went ahead and amplified that as high as I could. So we'll see how it works out the next time we get into a fight. Although, usually when you're doing a mission with the Sensei here, you'll be using the bow and arrow, so we'll see. I also went through and kind of... I never really played as an archer, so I never took the time to fully upgrade the archery set. So I'm not a huge fan of wearing it, but it is noticeably better, so...
Sure you can make it, Sensei?
What are you waiting for, Sakai?
Alright,
You need a hand, Sensei?
I'll go ahead and take off the mask. I never thought the mask looked very appeasing for this one. Let's go with none. Like the Ronin set without the mask. And we're going to pop up around this corner.
Bad, Sakai.
Alright, so here's some arrows. Probably going to need those.
You said the only way up was to climb.
No. I said you had to climb. It's good exercise. Arrows, Mongol and Japanese.
If they were here, they're long gone.
We might pick up their trail by the practice target.
There is no target.
Oh, that's a target way over there.
Not
A good shot.
Sensei.
Find out where they went.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and head on down.
Move it, Sakai.
Yes, sir. Alright, so we're trying to find where I believe Tomoe went. We're looking for her and her little Mongol friends. Try to put a stop to their killing of Japanese people here. Let's go check out the target.
How many Mongols is Tomoe training?
I'm gonna examine this. Severed head.
Target practice. Sensei, Mongols here.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get ready to... Oh, I missed. Let's go ahead and give him a kunai. I increased the amount of damage my kunais do as well. So gave him a little shoulder thrust, and I can definitely tell the difference and just how much damage we're doing with the... Oh, there's a dog.
Sensei, I could use your help.
Alright, one at a time. Kunai. Boom. Give this guy a little 1-2. And I really like how much damage this set's doing. I got one charm in there that helps me with the ghost weapons for the kunai, just because I get a bonus to ghost weapons with this armor anyway. But extremely powerful. Oh, this guy's just wasting away. Shot him right in the face with an arrow. He didn't die immediately, but kind of a dick move. Alright, let's check the tower. Did he come over here? Yeah, he did. Can I get this out? Any arrows? Can't use them?
Resting your bow arm, Sensei.
Observing your response to an ambush.
Yeah, we handled that pretty well.
You knew those Mongols were still here.
Yes.
You didn't think to mention it?
If you can't handle a few Mongols, what good will you be against Tomoe?
This is war, not a test.
And how many wars have you fought? I'll test you as I see fit.
I can see why Tomoe attacked you.
You can see they have like a really contentious relationship.
Now, where did she go, Sakai?
Hang on, let's go up here and check. Make sure we're not missing any items. Alright, some supplies. Is that it? Yep, just a little bit of supplies. Not really worth the trip. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Go ahead and use one of our resolve to heal up. And we'll go Inspector Gadget.
Tracks. A dozen men, maybe more.
Follow the trail.
Looks like we are 1 or 2 kills short of going ghost mode for our next interaction, so
Do not wait for me. Attack and keep moving.
that'll be interesting.
Do you plan to use your bow this time?
If we find her,
And if not,
can you take a dozen enemy soldiers without me?
if I must.
Good answer.
Look at how beautiful the game is in the background. See the smoke in the distance. The grass effects are just crazy. It is weird how the game gets so low and so close up, and then during combat it'll back out. I guess it's kind of like an action cam. Makes it super immersive. Alright, so let's go ahead and check the tracks here. Gonna keep following down this path. Oh, he's sneaking.
Look at them,
They're practicing what Tomoe taught them.
murdering the innocent.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start sneaking. Grab these supplies real quick. Looks like this is gonna be a fight with a lot of archery, so let's go ahead and change to the Tadayori's armor. And we'll go ahead and open up with the heavy bow, since I have 6 of those arrows. I want to get rid of the archers, primarily. Let's see. There's one. So those 2 guys are getting messed up with. Alright, and here's one guy trying to sneak up on us. Go ahead and take care of him. Where is this other guy? And we'll just finish him off. So you can see archery is extremely powerful. Especially once you get the upgraded bows, and the heavy bow does a ton of damage. Now we could have handled that, I guess, by sneaking through the grass, trying to take them out one by one, but seeing as we're on a mission with the best archer in Japan, arguably, only suits us to go ahead and fill in, or get in where we fit in. Let's go check underneath the building. Anything of interest? A lot of times there'll be some really good ninja items down here, or ghost items, so worth checking out. We did in fact rescue the civilians.
Did you see
what they gotta say.
With these Mongols?
I couldn't believe it. She was giving them orders.
What did she say?
Something about the Sensei and the hot springs. That's all I heard, my lord. Forgive me.
Alright, so let's go find out about these hot springs and what the old sensei has to say about it. You can tell it's kind of eating him up that his student is the one doing this.
Taught a monster how to hunt.
They heard Tomoe giving orders to the Mongols. She mentioned Hiyoshi Springs.
She's just
Hiyoshi
getting
Springs.
started. Sakai, the way you fight, it's not your uncle's way, and it's not mine.
We've never faced an enemy like this. I do what I must to defeat them.
A samurai is a guardian, not a killer who darts around like a thief.
You didn't see.
It's actually not
I've seen
historically
enough.
accurate, but okay.
I know it was brutal, but I won't train another monster.
I know. I won't let that happen.
If Tomoe is going after Yoshi Springs, I need to prepare. So do you. I'll see you at my dojo, Sakai.
Alright, so that was pretty useful. I mean, we got to see 2 sets of our armor in action. The archery set definitely needs a boost from an upgrade, so that'll probably be my priority, just to get that at least to the next level. It's not even near max level, but what we'll do is focus on upgrading our Ronin attire and our Ghost armor next. Hopefully I can get that done. The Traveler's attire is very useful, but not a priority. And then the Kensi armor is going to be my next major upgrade. Probably actually before I do the Ronin armor, just because this is a very strong Ghost weapon build. So go ahead and start wearing that. Alright, what objective do we want to hit next? So you can stay in this area and do a lot of Sensei Ishikawa, which we'll probably do just because it's the shortest trip. But you can also kind of spread out and go do some other people's quests. There's no rhyme or reason. Like, it doesn't mess up the story if you do them out of order or in a different order than what we're doing here. So don't feel like you're missing something if you want to go out and explore and you end up closer to another area. It's perfectly fine. All the stories kind of meet up in one area at the end. So we're going to go back down to the dojo. Now, is he at the springs or is he back at the dojo? Cannot remember. Okay, so he's back at his dojo. Kensi armor is just a lot of clothes. You can see the mud on the bottom of the pants. Whenever you run through the mud, they get all dirty and stuff. It's pretty cool. Make sure we have... Alright, we got 10 regular arrows, 3 flaming arrows. We don't have any poison darts. We got 4 heavy arrows. And we can slow time with R3, so... Pretty stocked up on arrows right now.
Any news of Tomoe?
Travelers have been shot dead on the roads in and out of Yoshi Springs. People are afraid to leave or deliver supplies.
You think that's her doing?
A few archers at strategic points can isolate a whole town.
A tactic of yours when you were Clan Nagao's archery master.
Tomoe was a good student.
Too good. We're fighting your own reflection.
We will turn that to our advantage.
Alright, so Tomoe is using the tactics of Ishikawa to her advantage, which kind of gives us the benefit of being able to read what she's doing. Basically, she's setting up ambush points along the road for the civilians, and it's causing the civilians trying to seek safety basically to just be massacred. Go over here and do some scouting of the local area.
We want to control movement in and out of Yoshi Springs. Where do we put archers?
Alright, so let's do the scouting. Let's not fall. Oh, it fell anyway. Alright, so...
A handful of men could shut down the road to the coast.
Yes.
That
Good
path
spot.
behind the inn.
No. Poor cover, no clear lines of sight. You want to cover the largest territory with the fewest archers.
So that wasn't a good spot.
Over the bridge into town.
So would I.
Alright, the bridge is a good spot.
It would be smart to control the main entrance into town.
People already avoid the main road. Archers there would be wasted.
And one more.
The road south runs along a high ridge. Perfect place to rain down arrows.
Tomoe would agree. There's hope for you. Let's go hunting.
Alright, so I could really use some kunai. Let's see, I think I saw some arrows down here. Yep. Ghost flower. Am I supposed to go down here? I think I can. Yeah, let's go down here. Oh, I don't need the sword out. Whenever you switch stances, Jin just naturally pulls his sword out, which, I mean, it's cool, but... Alright, so instead of the kunai, let's go with the sticky bombs. Because with this armor, we're actually going to throw an additional 2 kunai. So I believe we're throwing like 4 at this point, and we only have 3, so it's only going to get us through 1 fight, but we'll use the sticky bomb. I increased the amount of damage our ghost weapon does dramatically with this armor set, so... Which direction am I supposed to go? Alright, so this way. This old guy can run. There's a guy up here. Wonder what he's got going on.
Lord Sakai, I studied poetry with your uncle.
Let's talk to him.
Mongols have taken Lord Shimura captive.
He will endure. He is strong and resilient, skilled in the art of combat and poetry. Do you practice haiku, my lord?
There's no time during war.
War is the reason to make time. Haiku allows one to concentrate, eliminate chaos.
To find peace.
Precisely.
So this is where you would ideally get your favorite, or not your favorite, but your first haiku prompt. It's going to tell you about the areas.
I hope I can find quiet places like this one, untouched by war.
Look for the birds. They will show you the way.
And he's telling you about the yellow birds. That'll show you different areas to do haikus and stuff. So here's the haiku. We've already accomplished those, so we don't need to do it. We won't get anything for doing it. Let's head down this rock.
What else did you teach Tomoe?
I held back nothing.
Including why you...
We're getting close. Eyes open.
Eyes open. Let's get ready to sneak. Now, I didn't increase sneaking too much with this. I left that for my ghost set, but it looks like there's plenty of high grass around here that we can utilize to sneak through. So, alright, so there's a couple Mongols on that side of the road. Let's see if we can see any on this side of the road. So we have the option to perform a standoff, or we can utilize the grass to get through. I don't want to switch out of the set, because if we do get into open combat, I would much prefer to use the ghost weapons in order to take them down. It's not really an ideal sneaking spot, but I think we can actually get it. You can see the dead bodies on the road. So we'll sneak through. And then here we go. Boom. Get this guy. And you can see the ghost weapons, when they're buffed up, do an incredible amount of damage. There we go. And this guy is a shield bro, so we'll go ahead and use our shield stance. And that should be all of them. Alright, so we still got 2 sticky bombs. Let's see what this guy has to offer us. Hopefully some arrows. There we go. Some more arrows. Get completely restocked. And we will go to the next area. Basically trying to find out where Tomoe is hiding, if she's with any of these groups.
All those innocent dead. Tomoe has thrown everything away. Betrayed her people.
She is a traitor because the Mongols offer power, wealth, status. Things denied her by birth.
Tomoe knew she was born to a lower station than she deserved.
Now you're being too kind.
Kindness can be useful, even to a warrior.
Who told you that? Sun Tzu?
My uncle. And he didn't tell me. He showed me. Mercy creates a debt.
Your uncle showed mercy to people who pose no danger to him. A safe bet.
Basically saying his uncle was ideal when it suited him to be ideal. And you'll see that throughout the story as you see the changes take place inside Lord Shimura. So another area where we think that they're going to be. Oh, they're actually setting an ambush for us, so let's see if we can hit him with the explosive arrow. And we'll get this guy the regular arrow. Hit this guy with a bomb. And now we got to deal with the archers on the other side of the ridge. Now, if we were using Tadayori's armor, these would be... Oh, I missed. Alright, he's got my back. I should have hit the hornet's nest behind him.
More snake nests to find. Come.
Again, the ghost weapons are really good for those ambush areas where you don't have enough, where you can't really sneak, especially on lethal mode. A lot of people will love the samurai gameplay,
How did Tomoe
and
become your
obviously the samurai gameplay is really good.
Showed up at my
but
dojo with her father's makeshift hunting bow.
If you prefer to
Refused to leave,
be effective in lethal mode, you're going to need to
but she
kind of
sank
expand your combat farther than just using
I've never
the
seen
sword.
blood like hers.
Unless you get really good at it, then by all means.
The form was wrong. Would have been useless.
Can we use a horse?
She had no fear of missing a shot. She never hesitated.
A warrior spirit.
Killed us. I didn't see
Alright, so we'll go with the kunai now. Now that we got 4 of them, it'll give us a pretty solid opening on any enemy that decides to ambush us. Whoa. Alright, so we got more Mongols up here. Let's go use the horse to get over here. See if we can get up on them. Oh, nope. There's the kunais, and you can see just how strong they are. They kind of just decimated through those guys. Oh no, I missed. Alright, so this guy has a shield. So we'll make sure. There we go. And we'll finish him. Go ahead and wipe that blood off. Believe. Oh, is there one more? Where is he? Oh, he's down there. Looks like he's well taken care of, though.
Sensei Ishikawa.
You know the name Ishikawa?
I do. I have message.
Speak.
Sensei, all of Hiyoshi Springs will beg for mercy, like the victims of Hironori now. Silence!
So we're kind of delving into his past.
Hironori Nagao.
He's got some stuff he doesn't want people to know about.
Die fighting bandits.
It was decades ago.
He was reputed to be a great archer. Did he study with you?
No. Tomoe is spreading lies.
But there's a seed of truth.
She wants us to doubt each other. We are all that stands between Hiyoshi Springs and a bloodbath.
And we stand together.
Jin always being the
The
unifier.
town's defense of my dojo. Meet me there and be ready to fight.
Alright, ready to fight. Alright, well this seems like a good place to go ahead and end this episode. We got 2 missions accomplished, and it looks like we're heading up to the last mission of Ishigawa's story arc in this area. There will be more, but probably go ahead and just finish that up. That way we can move on to the next bit of the story. Let's see where that would be. Alright, so he's going to meet us at the dojo again, but we got the hot springs that we can visit. Boyer, Merchant, Trapper. No upgrades at the Boyer, obviously. We've already upgraded that. Alright, yeah, so next episode we'll go over here and we'll deal with the Way of the Bow. And that's going to wrap up our story with Ishigawa, I believe, in this opening area. I think each of them has 4 or 5 quests. So once that's done, we will move over to... Where are the other ones? Yuna is over here, and the Straw Hat Ronin. So we'll kind of beeline across, and we'll hit these little important side quests along the way. I'll probably make some extra content out of those ones instead of just doing the walkthrough. And then I believe Lady Masakawa is here. So we'll probably hit that on the way, and then we'll make our way down to Yuna here in the south part of the island. So that wraps this episode up. Thank you guys for joining. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you're doing in your playthrough. And let me know what you want to see as far as additional content. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.